You see, ever since I was a kid, I've been practically surrounded by women. A bunch of elderly aunts. Oh, they're nice people, all right, but, well, they just couldn't let me alone. Giving me sort of a phobia about being bossed. That's what I liked about you right away. You struck me as being little and sort of helpless.
You haven't known me very long.
Oh, but I knew right away that you weren't the bossy type. I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you now if I thought you were.
It is nice out here, isn't it?
You know, I can tell just by looking at you that you're not a career girl either. Oh, you're cold. Let me put this around your throat.
No, I'm not cold, really.
Well, then why did you shiver?
Thanks.
You're welcome. It's late. I think maybe you better be going down to bed.
Oh, but I'm not sleepy.
Maybe you better go anyway. Good night, Helen.
Oh, but I...
Run along now.
Good night, boss.
Good night.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Murph.
Spring is here.
Miss Murphy, Mrs. Lyman called from Port Said. She's lost her passport again.
Such marvelous weather.
Miss Murphy, Phelps Jr. didn't graduate.
What is so rare as a day in June?
Isn't that right, Pearl?
Something she ate, no doubt.
Now, Murph, come on. Tell me, what's this all about?
You know, I don't like this hat much either.
Hey, wait a minute. You're slap happy, if you ask me.
Slap happy. That's just the word for it. Was I slapped down? And did I love it?
Listen, Murph, before I go crazy too, would you mind telling me what this is all about?
It's about a man. Tall and handsome and, oh, Pearl! He's got a mind of his own.
What do I do now, run up a flag?
Oh, no, I've already done that. A nice white one with I surrender on it in gold.
What is this marvel's name?
I don't know. But he'll call me.
Hmm? Oh, another client for Madison Service.
No, never. Over my dead body will the Madison Service ever get him in its clutches. I've given my private number, so he won't know the awful side of me. Pearl, he doesn't know I'm a career girl. He thinks I'm a homebody with private means. Pearl, he thinks I'm little and sort of helpless.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a case of when freak meets freak.
So before I quite float out of the window, I think I'll go down and buy myself a hat that he likes.
Your phone is ringing. Horror, is that the voice of Sprig?
Hark, hark, the lark at Heaven's Gate sings. Hello?
I won't have it, you hear? I won't have it!
My, your lark has a frog in his throat.
You sent him here? But that's impossible, Mr. Wade. I contacted your nephew on the boat from Albany and personally saw him get off at Hudson. Take that, will you?
Who's waiting for Madison 1?
Well, I assure you, Mr. Wade, I spoke to him myself.
Mr. Robert Wade?
He was exactly as you described him, except for the hay in his hair.
The Wade's nephew's in the reception room.
But he can't be.
But he can be.
All right, I'll look into it and call you back. Pearl, there's some mistake. He can't be here.
But he is.
Pearl, take a look in the reception room and see if I'm crazy. The Wade nephew is a yokel with sandy hair, buck teeth, freckles, and a suit 4 sizes too small for him.
What's the matter? Don't you trust your rose-colored glasses? There's a man.
Well?
He's about 6'2", kind of dark, handsome, and has a long cylinder thing under his arm.
What?
Take a look for yourself. Now, what's the matter?
It's him.
The spirit of spring?
The man on the boat.
My, what a small world. Seems to me the situation calls for action.
And I do.
Well, he's calling for Madison 1, remember?
Pearl. You've got to be me. Go out there and get rid of him. He mustn't come back. Tell him his uncle says nothing doing.
What, cold shoulder your dream man?
He doesn't need anybody's help. The Madison service is not to ruin him. He'll get on. He's got what it takes.
Pearl. I wish I'd brought my bow and arrow. Good morning. I'm Miss Madison. Of course, you know what an irascible old gentleman your uncle is.
You mean he doesn't want to see me?
Exactly.
Well, it wasn't my idea to see my uncle. It wasn't my idea to come here. I'm glad he doesn't want to see me because then I don't have to see him. So it leaves me free to do exactly as I please. And I won't be needing this either.
Well, isn't he colossal, stupendous, and...
Okay. Oh, and a tube of Velrita shaving cream.
Oh, what an awful name. Velrita. Sounds like a bad Spanish song.
Velrita, Velrita, oh, how can I meet her?
You know, people have been hung for less than that.
She had such small feet, I never could beat her.
$1.39, sir.
Hold everything. I've got it.
Thank you.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, just looking for my lipstick.
No, you've got enough on.
All right, but don't beat me.
It's a swell night. I'll walk you home.
Right through the park, eh?
You know, Helen, I've been wondering.
About what?
Oh, because I've been here 5 weeks and haven't gotten anywhere. Helen, I know that three-way tractor of mine's good. It's new, it's revolutionary, it's cheap to manufacture, it'll sell like wildfire.
I know it will.
Yeah, but try and get anybody in this place to see it.
Oh, someone will see it. Don't you worry. You're not beaten yet.
I'm not so sure. Practically decided to give up and go home tomorrow.
Go? Oh, Bob.
Well, if it hadn't been for seeing you every night, I'd have gone a week ago.
Well, I'll still see you every night.
Afraid you get awful tired of chocolate sodas.
Well, I can always switch to vanilla.
You're not the vanilla type. You're the kind of girl that was made for yachts, champagne with swizzle sticks.
And I'll take you and root beer.
No, seriously, Helen. Why should I stay in New York? The place is full of delusions and heartbreak.
Heartbreak, perhaps, but miracles, too. Don't forget that.
Sorry. Afraid I can't believe the miracle part.